Hello, people. Welcome to episode 62 of Find Music, which can be found in any direction. Find music because we're faithful music finders, and you might be familiar with the name Jim Babwe, associated with Virtual Playlist. He's got a new one. He's going to share it with you right now.
Yeah, I decided to dedicate this to my two left feet because these are all songs about dancing, and I'm about as graceful as a rhinoceros on a dance floor. So I thought I'd lead it off with a song released in 1978 on an album called "Life in the Food Chain" by Tony O'Kay, the Funky Western Civilization. It's completely politically incorrect. You just grab your partner by the hair, throw her down, and leave her there is one of the lines in the song.
That is so PC.
Yeah, it's not exactly PC these days, but I was surprised. I didn't know this until recently, like since I made this list, that Tony O'Kay, actually he had 8 albums. I only knew of one, and he has played with, performed with a huge variety of very, very well-known musicians. This particular album, Life in the Food Chain, has a couple of other songs that I like on there. There's the title song, Life in the Food Chain. And then this is going to sound horrible, but he has a song that's called Hatred, Hatred. And I think it's supposed to be funny. And I laughed, when I heard
parody,
it.
Right? Like
it's a parody, yeah.
Short people.
Yeah, in a way. And it reminded me of a group from the early 60s called the Monks. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Monks, but the Monks recorded a song called "I Hate You," and they performed.
Well, that could come in handy.
They performed with these wigs with the top of their heads bald and heavy on the organ, just really interesting. I'm gonna have to put a bunch of their songs on a list one of these days. The second song on here, Ditch Diggin', one of my favorite bands is Southern Culture on the Skids. I got to see them at the Casbah in San Diego a while back. And if you ever get a chance to see Southern Culture on the Skids, they're really a fun band to listen to, accessible, but don't stay too close to the stage because at one point or another, they start throwing out chicken into the audience. So you don't want to get too close. Locomotion, Little Eva, written by Carole King and her then husband. I really like the Little Eva version. We have the Rocky Horror Picture Show, 1975, Let's Do the Time Warp. It's just a step to the left, I think. And then a
jump Twist, to the right.
The Twist, who I always thought, okay, Chubby Checker was the guy who did that. He made the song popular, but it was originally recorded by Hank Ballard and the Midnighters.
That's a revelation.
Daddy Cool is next on the list with a song called Eagle Rock. I don't know what happened to that band. They're from Australia, and the song is really, really catchy. It's a very infectious groove to it. And I'm trying to think, one of the other songs that they did that we used to play at the college radio station all the time was Baby Let Me Bang Your Box. Another
apropos.
That song's about a piano. Songs about a piano.
Yes, just like that Who song. Yeah.
And then we got this is another surprise. I just found this by accident. The Hokey Pokey. I thought that was just a kid's song. No. Kind of a jazzy version of it by Ray Anthony and his band. We have the Orlons, also, actually dedicated to synthetic fibers, I guess, the Watusi. The Larks popularized a song called The Jerk, and nothing to do with Steve Martin. I remember buying that album for 99 cents at Licorice Pizza.
Wow.
The Capitals, Cool Jerk. We got this week, I should have probably put the Mud Shark on here instead of the Bebop Tango because the Mud Shark is a much shorter song. This one runs almost 17 minutes.
Show.
Yep. Then we got Land of a Thousand Dances. I like the Wilson Pickett version. Another band that wouldn't be possible to have a band by this name today. Cannibal and the Headhunters. I don't think so. Popular in the
shame.
60s, 1965. Those were the days when you could go into a Sambo's restaurant and see an incredible placemat. With
Not to mention, I remember the mural on the wall.
interesting illustrations on that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Some things you just wonder, you know.
Okay.
Elvis Costello, Elvis Costello is one of my favorite artists to see in person. And Mystery Dance, his first few albums are great. He's really prolific. I love that song. Also watching The Detectives. And another group that's kind of weirdly politically incorrect these days, the Bus Boys. I don't know if you guys remember the Bus Boys.
Sure, I remember the Bus
I
Boys.
love that band.
They were a band of color.
Yes.
See? Yeah. Good band.
Did you see me? What's
I think I bought that album.
I want to join the Ku Klux Klan and play in a rock and roll band. That was one of the lines that the Bus Boys made.
But it's not on your playlist.
The next song, I just like the song.
It's the gateway drug. You put the gateway
Grooves in the
drug
heart.
Yeah.
Look, this is supposed to be a seductive endeavor, isn't it? We're supposed to be luring people.
Yes.
Like
I
Frank
suddenly
Zappa's-
like the Bus Boys. I
Exactly.
must get their album.
The Bus Boys were playing with the Twisters that night. They were rocking and rolling, baby. Clean out of sight. I got to see them at Madame Wong's. They were great. They were a great performance band. Really fun.
Hey, what about these last two though? They're kind of MTV.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Every once in a while, I like if a song that's really poppy, real pop kind of, it just gets me, you know. And I end up kind of singing it to myself in the car or in the shower, not in public because I don't want to scare people. But I like this song by Deee-Lite, Grooves in the Heart. It's just pretty cool. And then Timbuk 3, I think it was an underrated band. It was a husband and wife. And the song Dance Fever is it's about going on the TV show Dance Fever. And you know, when was that show on? In the 70s?
Oof. I don't know that
the
show.
predecessor to Dancing with the Stars, you know.
Oh, wow.
But it didn't go as far back as Polka Parade, you know. So
yes, Weird Al Yankovic's favorite show. Yeah.
hey, you know, we went to the same high school at the same time.
Just
Weird
a
Al.
coincidence. Yeah.
Yep. So that's my list for today.
Very
Number
smooth.
52.
Very smooth.
Thank you very
Jim,
much.
I have to tell you about an obvious song you left out.
Which one?
If it's dedicated to your two left feet, Richard Thompson has a song called My Two Left Feet.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Oh.
love that idea. Oh, I like Richard Thompson.
There's room for another song at the bottom there.
There's room for 100 more. This is digital, man.
Oh, digital. Yeah, but you want to keep it so it fits the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job. All
Thank
right.
you.
If there's no further comment,
Thanks, Marie.
I shall end 62.